So when it comes to fighting games of 2022 that I played, and it was a fair amount, I tried out Rumbleverse, which is technically a brawler fighter game battle royale type thing. I got KOF 15, and those two are not on this list. And just to clarify, KOF 15 is a great game. It's fun. The thing is about it, what turned me off once it finally launched, because I had fun in the beta. I had fun in the beta, and I felt like I was learning and getting better in the beta. But when the final game came out, what really I feel like hurt me from wanting to stick with it was the online. Unfortunately, um, it just like doesn't have good matchmaking, and I know it's getting crossplay in 2023, which hopefully should fix that, and hopefully some other updates to the online. So I'll definitely come back to it and check it out when it gets crossplay, and hopefully it has better matchmaking and stuff like that. But the online, I don't know, it just was not really good. It just like would take forever to get ranked matches, and just I don't know, it was just weird. And even when I get ranked matches, it felt like I wasn't getting someone around my skill level for some reason. It was weird. So yeah, that's why it's not on this list. Is it just the online really turned me off of that game, and I just felt like I wasn't really getting better at it, compared to the beta. So because it was like a big skill difference. Like either I would either find, well, at least when it came to rank, and even some player matches too, honestly, um, I would either find people where they were just like been playing KOF for like the past like 25, 30 years or whatever type of stuff. Or maybe I would find someone else like, you know, a rookie level, like kind of lower than me in a sense, or below my skill level, but it's just like there was no in between. So that was just like the issue with that. So yeah, that's why I just don't have it on the list. Rumbleverse, I don't have it on this list, even though it's a fun battle royale brawler type kind of fighting game. I mean, it has a lot of fighting game mechanics in there, and it's just one of those free to play games. It's like it's constantly updated, but yeah, it wasn't really like something I really like stuck with. So I'm gonna go into it, and this is going from like 3 to 1. So this is my top three favorite fighting games of 2022, starting with number three, and that's the Capcom Fighting Collection. I am so happy they brought this out because man, I feel like this gave a nice resurgence to, especially the Darkstalkers games. There's a lot of Darkstalkers. I can't talk. Words are hard. Dark Stalkers games in there that I just never played personally, and it was a lot of fun to try them out. As well as some older games I never really got to, like Red Earth. Came out at a good price too. I think it was either 40 or $50. Um, Cyberbots, that's what it was. Cyberbots was one of them. Red Earth, Hyper Street Fighter 2, great game. Like I played that back in the day. It was an anniversary edition they put in there. And the different Darkstalkers games as well. Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. Never played it before. And then, I'm just checking the list here just to make sure I'm not messing up this up. With Super Gym Fighter mini mix as well. Oh my god. Like a lot of these games I just never played in the arcade as a kid or anything like that, or just didn't have an opportunity to play them, or just didn't have the hardware to play them, stuff like that. I'm so happy I did this. It was a lot of fun playing these, going through the arcade modes, playing online, and everything like that. Super great. I feel like if you really enjoy Capcom fighting games, you definitely should get this collection, and especially like the Darkstalkers games. Oh man, it was great to go back to those. I still need to actually probably go back to some of them and still go to the arcades. I don't think I've gone through all of them yet, but yeah, that'll be fun to do in the future. And this to me was, yeah, definitely like up there. Well, like since we didn't get a ton of fighting games this year, um, in 2022, sadly. So we're kind of sort of in this in between time between fighting games. I know we got Street Fighter 6 on the horizon next year. Tekken 8's going to come out soon, probably after that, hopefully in 2023. We're still waiting on NRS's next fighting game announcement. It's most likely Mortal Kombat. But yeah, right now we're just kind of like, we're just in between. We got to, take what we got as far as fighting games. So this is a lot of fun, and I love that they preserve these games in some way. You know, some of these you can fight on Fightcade or whatever, but I prefer them to be in a collection like this. It's great. Number two, multiverses. Multiverses is a free to play, cross-play platform fighter, Smash like. And I played a lot of this game earlier this year. Holy hell, a lot of fun. Me and Blowfishman, aka Ollie, uh, we played a lot. We played in the closed beta together. We played it when it launched. Oh man, and it's still being constantly updated. It's just hard to keep up with though because there's a lot of games that came out, after it, and I just was trying to keep up with as far as single player wise like that. And then even with DNF Duel and other stuff. So, but I still want to go back to it periodically, check it out, have some fun with it. They keep adding characters consistently, which is good. They keep updating it, with the meta. It's similar to Rumbleverse. They're gonna keep updating it to make sure that it's fun and fresh, and, draws more players in. This game set like I think a record too on Steam, because I think in on terms of Steam players, it had the highest concurrent players for a fighting game. That is amazing. Like when it first launched within the first week or whatever, oh my god. That is amazing. Obviously right now the numbers have dwindled, it's different now, but that's huge. That's huge, And obviously that's going to happen with fighting games in general. Like anytime you get a new fighting game, yeah, the numbers, there's going to be a high or fair amount of players playing it first month, first week, and it's going to drop off. But this is just a lot of fun. I love what they're doing with this. They're trying to keep it different from others like Smash Brothers and other Smash likes platform fighters, and it is its own thing. It is. I really enjoy it. I wish it had more stages and better music though. I'll say that's probably my only really gripe about it, is like it just needs some better music and more stages overall. So hopefully they add some more. I feel like characters wise, they've been doing a really solid job like that. They got Morty in there, they got Rick, they got freaking Black Adam, freaking Gizmo, and other characters in there. They've been adding in there. It's great. They're gonna keep doing that with each season. So it's successful, and I want it to be successful, and I want to like, show these other companies that yeah, you can do a free to play fighting game and be successful. So it's definitely number two for a reason for me. I love it. I recommend you guys try it out. It's free to play, so there's no barrier of entry. It's on, I think, every major platform right now except for Switch. So, and it's crossplay, so why not? Number one for me though, when it comes to fighting game that I really enjoyed the most, and this is going to be a mixed bag for some people who are controversial, but it's DNF Duel. This anime fighter is just so freaking fun. It's easy to get into. It's not super complicated. Oh my god, it's just crazy though that it had some buzz when it first came out, but then the player base kind of dropped off. So we didn't know what was going on. They didn't announce a like season pass or season one type thing until just recently, and then recently had this grand patch update as well too, which they got earlier this month in December. But yeah, for a long time it was radio silent. We didn't know what was going on, but like this game, when you first play it, um, it was a lot of fun. It is kind of bare bones, unfortunately, because there's not much outside of this arcade and training and practice like that and tutorial stuff and online, which is unfortunate. It definitely feels like sort of that older style of like arcade fighting type game, but at the same time, it's a lot of fun once you sink your teeth into it. You find your character or a few characters you like, and you learn the matchups and just go freaking bananas with it and just have fun with it. Oh man. But yeah, I love this anime fighter. And I haven't had this much fun in terms of anime fighter probably since Dragon Ball Fighters, and for me personally, because I really enjoyed the Dragon Ball Fighters, and this DNF Duel with the art style and animations and the fighting mechanics and stuff like that is just really, really polished overall. So that's why I give it high praise. I know it's a mixed bag for some people, but I love it. And it's on sale, I think, still right now, or maybe it's just recently got on sale for like 50% off. So check it out, see what's something for you, if you haven't tried it out yet. um and they are coming up with 5 new characters soon, so I'm hoping that gives it a bit of resurgence, when we get those characters. So yeah, yeah, because it deserves it, I feel like, and I want to succeed and be better and everything like that. And it's just a lot of fun, a lot of freaking fun, the stuff you can do in there. Holy hell.